Hello, welcome back to another episode for Collocations for the IELTS speaking test. Topic: Weekends. Now let's look at the useful phrases that you may want to use in your speaking. Number one, let off steam. Let off steam. Is it just another way to say relax or unwind? And this is an idiom. Number two, catch up on something. When you catch up on something, it is when you do something that you haven't had time for recently, often sleep or some tasks. This is a phrasal verb. For example, you may catch up on sleep after a week that you have to focus on your assignment. Okay, you may catch up on some sleep at the weekend. Number three, hang out with my mates or folks. This is when you spend time relaxing with your friends. Okay, this is a phrasal verb. Number four, another phrase to say you relax or unwind, it is to let your hair down. It means you allow yourself to behave much more freely and you enjoy yourself. Okay, next. Number five, we have recharged your batteries. When you recharge your batteries, is it when you get back your energy? Number six, get away from it all. When you say get away from it all, it means you go somewhere different to relax. Okay, so for example, you live in Ho Chi Minh City and at the weekend you may want to get away from it all by traveling to the countryside or maybe Dalat. Okay, next. When you have a blast, it means when you have a great time. Okay, maybe you had a blast at a nightclub uh, at the weekend. Okay, the daily grind. The daily grind is the difficult, routine, and often monotonous tasks of daily work. Okay, so if you don't enjoy the things that you do a lot, you may call it the daily grind, especially something that you have to do repeatedly, day in, day out. All right. Number nine, put your feet up. When you say put your feet up, it's another phrase to say relax, especially when you sit and lie or lie with your feet supported. Imagine the image of your dad reading some newspaper or maybe watching TV in the living room with his feet putting on the table. Okay. Number 10, a breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air. You may enjoy a breath of fresh air. It is something or someone new that we can use it for someone as well. Something or someone new, different, or refreshing. And this is an idiom. Okay, so now let's look at a few questions for practice and the sample answers. All right, question number one, do you like weekends? Two, what do you usually do on weekends? Three, do you think weekends are long enough? Four, what did you do last weekend? Okay, so now let's look at some sample answers. Okay, question number one, do you like weekends? Answer number one, absolutely. Weekends are a fantastic opportunity to unwind after the daily grind of the working week. They really help me to recharge my batteries for the next week ahead. Second answer, yes, definitely. It's when I can finally let my hair down and focus on my hobbies. It's a welcome breath of fresh air compared to the weekdays. Number two, what do you usually do on weekends? Answer one, typically I try to catch up on sleep on Saturday mornings as I'm usually quite tired. Then I often hang out with my friends, perhaps going for coffee or exploring new places in the city is always a blast. Second answer. My weekends usually involve a mix of things. I like to put my feet up and read a good book, but I also enjoy getting out. Sometimes I'll get away from it all by visiting time the countryside nearby. 3. Do you think weekends are long enough? Well, first answer. That's a tough question. While I appreciate having 2 days, sometimes it feels like they fly by too quickly to fully recharge my batteries. An extra day would be ideal to fully or truly get away from it all and relax properly. Second answer. For me, 2 days feel just right. I usually manage to catch up on everything I need to do and still have time to unwind. I don't feel the need to burn the candle at both ends to fit everything in. Number 4. What did you do last weekend? First answer. Last weekend, I mostly focused on relaxing. I spent Saturday just hanging out with my family at home and I watched a few movies. On Sunday, I made sure to catch up on some gardening, which I hadn't had time for during the week. Second answer. It was quite an active one. My friends and I decided to get away from it all and went hiking in the mountains. We definitely had a blast, and it was a great way to unwind and enjoy nature. Thank you for listening.